Rolling sixes.
Yep.
I got a 6.
I got a 9.
I got a 10.
Julian got a 7.
Okay.
So it goes Kyle. Dustin, what'd you get?
6. I'm last. Kyle, you, Julian, me.
Alrighty.
Are you gonna finish your drink?
I'm all sugared out.
Can you pass it over here?
So, I guess when everybody's ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
All right, so I'll draw, play a mountain, and I'll end my turn.
I'll draw for turn. Play a mountain. Tap it for a soul ring. Tap it for a talisman of creativity. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play Mountain Valley tapped on the battlefield, and then pass turn.
I will draw and drop a Terramorphic Expanse, and then pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Yeah. Mountain. And I will end my turn.
I'll untap. Draw. Play an island for turn. Tap 1, 2. Blue. Actually, no. We'll play Gilded Lotus. And then pass turn.
Untap my Mountain Valley. Draw. I am going to crack it.
I'm gonna crack my Terramorphic Expanse while you're doing that too.
Yeah, so I'm going to search for a mountain. I'm going to look. First thing I found. Yeah.
I'm searching the planes.
Yeah. So it comes into play untapped. On top of that, I'll shuffle in a moment. I'm going to play Dragon Skull Summit. It does not come into play tapped because of the mountain. And then I'm going to tap them both for Felwar Stone. And then pass turn.
All right. Cut. And then untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Drop a forest, tap these two to cast a Thaumatic Compass, and then pass turn.
Okay. Drawing. Play a mountain. 3 mana. 4 is okay. I'm gonna end my turn.
I'll untap. I will draw. I'll play a Command Tower as my land for turn. I'll tap 2 for an Arcane Signet. I'll tap for 3 blue, and then 1, 2, 3 red, and then I'll bring out Nif Mizzet. And then I will tap 1 blue to play Opt. So I'll scry 1, and I will draw 1 card, and then I'll pass the turn. And then I'll deal 1 damage to Kyle due to Nif Mizzet.
39.
And then I'm done.
Okay. I'm going to untap. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a forest. I'm going to tap all 3 of my mana to play Captain Lannery Storm. She is a 2/2 with haste. Whenever she attacks, I get to create a colorless treasure token. And then whenever I sacrifice a treasure token, she gets +1/+0. I'm going to swing her at Dustin for 2.
38.
And then I get a treasure token. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn. I will drop a Prairie Stream into play untapped because I have 2 or more basic lands. Tap it for a blue, tap the forest, cast a Biomancer's Familiar, and I will pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Another mountain.
What's your Miz? It's power and toughness.
5/5.
Okay.
Oh. Tap the 4. And I'm going to play Goblin Charbelcher.
Okay.
And I'm going to end my turn.
I'll untap. I'll draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to Julian.
Mm-hmm.
I will tap a blue and a colorless to play Brawl, Chief of Compliance. Instant and sorcery spells I cast cost 1 less to cast. I will play a Wandering Firmal as my land for turn. And then, let's see. I'll tap red, blue, and 2 to play Raul Zarek, my Planeswalker. So I will +1 Raul Zarek. So it goes up to 5 to. I will untap. I'll first, I guess, tap Dustin's creature, and then I will untap my Soul Ring. I will tap blue for and 1 to play Divination. So I'll draw 2 on cast. I'll draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to Dustin, and then I will draw 2 cards off of Divination unless someone has a response. No response. Okay.
Well,
I'll draw 2 cards, dealing 1 damage to Julian and 1 damage to Kyle.
okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
Okay. So you're tapped out?
No. I have Gilded Lotus still.
Okay.
And that generates 3 mana?
Yes.
How many cards do you have in hand?
I have 3.
All right. I'm going to untap everything. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to tap all 4, as well as my Fel War Stone, and sacrifice my treasure token to bring out my Thanatos Warweaver.
Okay.
And then everyone has to attack each turn with all their creatures. And then I'm going to swing my Captain Lannery at Kyle.
Okay. So what would I take?
So that's 2 damage.
2? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
And I
at
get a treasure
36.
token for that. Yep. I get a treasure token for that, and then I'm going to pass turn.
All right. Untap. Keep draw. We'll play an island for turn. Tap a green. Cast a Boreal Grazer. When he enters the battlefield, I can put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. Tapped. So I'm going to put a Cryptic Caves down tapped. I will then tap 1, 2, and 3, and cast Release to the Wind on your commander, Julian. So
What's that do?
it's exiled but as long as it remains exiled, you can cast it without paying its mana cost.
Wait,
So
I'm confused.
it's exiling target non-land permanent. For as long as that card remains exiled, its owner may cast it without paying its mana cost. So,
So it's
I'm
basically
delaying.
we'll
I'm
come back
delaying
on my
the
turn.
attack. I'm delaying the attack ability.
Okay.
That's all. So now I don't have to swing, and then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Drawing. Mountain. I really don't have much to go on right now. Yep. I'll tap out for Krenko Mob Boss. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, that should have been just 4. And then I'll pay 1 for Shadow Spear. I can't equip it yet. And then I have my turn.
I'll untap. I will draw. I will deal 1 damage to Dustin. I will pay 2 life, going down to 38, to play Taxian Probe. On cast, I will draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to Julian. Then I will look at, I guess, Julian's hand.
Okay. Is everyone looking away, or are we just doing this?
Yeah, you're good. I'm looking away.
All
I'm
right.
looking away.
Okay. Got it. Sweet. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's it.
That's it. All right. And then when the second effect of Taxian Probe is I get to draw a card. So I'll draw a card, and then I'll deal, I guess, 1 damage to Dustin. I will play land for turn. I will tap 1 red to play Light Up the Stage for its spectacle costs, since I dealt damage to an opponent this turn. And I will, on cast, draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to Julian. And then I will exile the top 2 cards of my library, and I may play those cards until end of my next turn. I will tap my Soul Ring to play a Thought Vessel. And then I will tap my Thought Vessel and Reliquary Tower to play an Izzet Signet. And then I will tap... I'll +1 my... Wait, I still have my Gilded Lotus. I'll tap 3 red and 3 blue to play Niv-Mizzet Draco Genius. Whenever Niv-Mizzet Draco Genius deals damage to a player, I may draw a card. I'm going to plus Ral Zarek up to 6. I will tap Shadow Spear, and then I'll untap my Gilded Lotus. So Shadow Spear gets tapped, just because I don't want to tap anything else. Let's see. And then I will move to Kyle, your Shadow Spear is tapped.
Okay.
And then I will move to combat. I will swing 5 in the air at. Actually, I won't do that. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. I'm going to untap everything. I'm going to cast my exiled commander. Well, actually, I can't do that yet. I'm going to draw first. Then I'm going to cast my exiled commander. Then I'm going to.
Julian, how
tap
big
2
is your
mana.
commander?
What?
How big is your commander?
It's a 5/5.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Tap 2 mana to play Swiftfoot Boots. And then I'm going to tap 1 mana to equip my Swiftfoot Boots on my Thantis. And then I'm going to play Nurturing Bond for my land. And I'm going to actually pay 1 mana and crack it, sacrificing it to draw a card. And then I am going to swing. Dustin, you don't have any creatures on the field, do you? Or do you?
I do.
What is it?
2/2 and a 0/3 with reach.
What's the 2/2?
Biomancer's Familiar. Activated abilities of creatures I control cost 2 colorless less to cast, but it cannot reduce that to less than 1. And then I can tap it the next time target creature adapts this turn, and it adapts as though it didn't have any +1/+1 counters on it.
No. I'm going to swing at you with my Captain Lannery, so I get an extra treasure token.
It's a 2/2 on the ground, right?
Yep.
I'll block with the 0/3.
Okay. And then I am going to pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I will tap out, and I will cast my Tulane.
How big is he?
He's a 2/4. He's got Summoning Sickness. I will tap the Biomancer's Familiar to make it so the next time Tulane adapts, it adapts as though it didn't have any +1/+1 counters on it. And then move to combat. And Kyle, I'm going to swing at you with a 0/3.
What about the 2/2?
I tapped it
Oh, okay. Sorry.
using the ability.
Kyle?
Hold on, sorry. How much was that?
0/3.
Oh, a 0/3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna block that or anything. I'm just gonna take that.
Take it with your face.
Yeah. All right. Before my turn, I will tap Krinko to get a token though. Okay. So I'll untap. I guess I'll untap Shadowspear.
I mean, I didn't want to be too mean.
No, you're fine. Draw. Play the mountain. I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm going to tap Goblin Charbelcher and reveal cards from the top of my library until I reveal a land card. And basically, I get to deal damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to target creature or player. If the revealed land card was a mountain, Goblin Charbelcher deals double that damage instead. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of my library in any order. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth one was the mountain.
So that's 10 damage.
So that's 10 damage. I think I'm going to do that to your Niv.
Which one?
The one that's doing the damage for the draw.
My commander? Okay, in response, I'm going to tap Talisman creativity into my Izzet Signet to activate Draco Genius's ability. So I'll deal 1 damage to target creature or player. I'll deal 1 damage to your token, and then
Okay.
whenever Niv Mizzet Draco Genius deals damage to a player, I have to be to a player, and then I will tap this for 3 blue and 1 red. So I'll activate it again. So I'll deal 1 damage to you, Kyle, and then when
Okay.
it deals damage to a player, I get a draw card, and then I'll deal another damage due to Niv Mizzet, and then he'll die.
Okay. So I'm now at 34. Okay. 3 mana. I guess I'll tap the 2. I'll equip Shadow Spirit at Krinko. And yeah, I'll end my turn.
You can't. You have to attack with him.
Oh, okay. Then, what's the board state right now? Who has I guess,
I have
the
a
weakest?
5/5, a 1/3, and a Planeswalker.
Oof.
Attack me. I won't block.
All right. So I guess 4 to Julian.
Okay.
That
I
keeps
take
me from.
4, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. Because you attack me, my Thantis gets a +1/+1 token.
Okay. And I have
Now he's
lifelink, so
stronger
I'll
than
give
your
him
Niv
4.
Mizzets.
I mean, I can get rid of
I'm
him.
at 38.
I can deal with him.
Are you sure? He's got Swiftfoot boots on. He's hexproof.
Oh, he has Swift boots. Yeah. I
You
mean,
gain
it's
4
not-
life, Kyle.
And that's it. I have my turn.
All right, I will untap.
Who said they were at 38?
That would be Gabriel.
Yeah, I'm back to 38. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll play an island for turn. I will do 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I will tap 6, 7, 8. Bring out my commander again. I will +1 Brawl Zarek. I'll tap Tulane, and I'll untap my Gilded Lotus.
So much mana.
Yeah. Let's see. What to do? I will tap 1, 2. I'll tap 3 to taking 1 damage from Talisman of Creativity, so I'll tap for blue to play Naiad of the Hidden Codes. As long as it's not my turn, spells I cast cost 1 generic less to cast. And then, Julian, what else do you have on your field?
I just have my 6/6 Vigilance and Reach Spider and my Captain Lannery Storm.
How much? How big is your Captain Lannery?
2/2, but she's tapped.
Okay. And your spider has reach, correct?
Yep.
And then Dustin, what does not have reach on your board?
All my stuff's tapped out, but Biomancer is familiar and Tulane.
Tulane is a 2/4. All right, I'll move to combat. I'll swing. I'll swing Niv Mizzet at Dustin.
Which one?
Niv Mizzet Draco Genius, the one that doesn't have summoning sickness. So that's 5 damage. So when he deals damage, I get a draw card. So that
Wait, you have to before that even happens.
Yeah.
Wait, you have to establish all your attackers.
Yeah, that's
first.
all. That's all my attacks. Oh wait. Oh shoot! I have to attack with everything, don't I?
Everything that you haven't summoned to, yeah, everything.
Oh wait. And it's the which one's making me do that? Your commander.
Yep.
All right.
He has hexproof on.
So I'll swing.
Wait,
5.
wait. I could help you out here.
You
Permanent
really want to help
permanent
him out, the guy
control.
that's winning right now?
I don't want to attack with Krinko.
Keep
I just
tapping
wanna
him then
board
on your
state with him.
turn. All you have to do is tap
So
him
if
on
I
your turn to
tap-
summon a goblin. If anything, this is a blessing for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay.
All right,
I was about to say if I'm forced to tap him, then
I'll swing 5 in the air at Dustin and 1 on the ground at Kyle. The other 2 have stunning sickness.
So
I
what
gotta
is-
take that.
And then before damage goes through for Dustin, I'm gonna tap my red to play Wizard's Lightning on Tulane. And then, so on cast, I will draw 1 card and deal 1 damage to Tulane, and then deal another 3 damage. And then combat damage will go through. So Niv Mizzet will deal 5 damage to Dustin and 1 damage to Kyle.
Okay.
Since Niv Mizzet deals damage to another player, I will draw 1 card, and then Niv Mizzet will deal 1 damage to Julian.
Okay.
Let's see, and then I will tap a red and play a Wayfarer's Bauble, and then pass the turn.
So all right.
That was interesting.
How much mana do you have untapped?
1, 4, 5,
How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
Okay. I'm going to draw per turn after I've untapped everything. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 3 mana to play Springbloom Druid, and then sacrifice a land to search for 2 other lands. Put them on the field tapped. I'm going to do a swamp. And going to do a forest. Then, before anything, I'm going to play a land. I'm going to play Terramorphic Expanse, and I'm going to tap it, and I'm going to look for another basic land. And then I'm going to do if I can find it, mountain. Then I'll shuffle my deck in a minute. I'm going to... Who's tapped out?
Me.
I'm going to
I have
swing my
1.
Captain Lannery at Kyle for 2.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing my Thantis at...
So that's 34.
Hold on. I'm not done. I haven't established yet. Yeah, I'm going to swing my Thantis at you as well for 7 total.
Okay.
And then I get another treasure token.
31.
Yep. And then I'm going to pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw for turn. Going to tap 3. Tap the compass to search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into my hand. So I'm going to search up an island. We'll play it for turn. Tap 3 and cast Fabricate.
Sorcery?
Huh?
Is that an instant or sorcery?
Sorcery.
All right, so I'll draw 1 card, and then I'll deal 1 damage to Julian.
All right. Now I'll search for an artifact and reveal it and put it into my hand. going to grab Verdurous Gear Hulk. And then Cat the Biomancer is familiar to the Arboreal Grazer, so next time he adapts, can adapt so he had no +1/+1 counters, and swing 0 at Kyle.
Swing him at me.
Why would I swing at you?
I won't block.
I know, but you'll also get a +1/+1 counter on Thantis.
Yeah, so he's bigger than his Niv Mizzets.
Yeah, but you're not attacking him.
I will be in that pretty soon, as soon as he's all swung out.
I mean, I'm not gonna. Oh wait, I have to. Damn it.
Yeah, you do.
I'll pass that.
All right.
There's a way to get
I'm
around
just happy.
that.
All right. Draw. Mountain. One, two. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll play Disaster Radius.
What does
What does it do?
As an additional cost to cast Disaster Radius, reveal a creature card from your hand. I will reveal Breaker of Armies. And Disaster Radius deals X damage to each creature your opponent controls, where X is the revealed card's converted mana cost, which would be 8.
Wait, I have a response to that. I will tap 1 into Izzet Signet, and I'm going to counterspell it.
Okay.
Is it saying it does a red and a blue?
What? Oh, shoot. I'll just tap this then. My bad. So that's 3 blues. So I'll counterspell that. So I'll draw 2 cards off of, 1 card off of Kyle's sorcery cast, and then one card off of my counterspell cast, and I'll deal 2 damage to Kyle. Or 2 damage to Kyle.
29. Okay. Tap Krenko. Create a 1/1 goblin token. And I'll end my turn.
Champ. I will draw. I'll deal 1 damage to Julian.
Mhm. Gotta swing out.
Yeah, I'm not even in my combat phase yet.
Just waiting for it.
Tap 3 to play Ludovic Necroalchemist. So at the beginning of each player's end step, that player may draw a card if a player other than Gabriel lost a life this turn.
What?
It says other than you lost a life, but I'm just saying Gabriel because it makes it simpler.
Okay.
I will play a land for turn. I will tap. What does the captain do again, Julian?
Every time she swings, I get a token, a treasure token. And she's a 2/2 haster.
Okay.
I can also sacrifice those tokens, those treasure tokens, and then boost her +1/+0 until end of turn.
All right. I will move to combat. Wait. Yeah. I'll. So this one's the only one with summoning sickness. I'll swing my Niv Mizzet Peru, both my Niv Mizzets at Julian.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna.
oh wait, I haven't declared all blockers yet,
Hmm.
or attacks yet. And then Brawl at Dustin, or Brawl at Brawl at Dustin, and Naiad at Julian, or not Julian, Kyle. All right. Are you declaring blockers now?
Yeah, I'm gonna block your non-commander Niv Mizzets with my Thantis.
All right. In response, I'm gonna tap 1 red and play Titan Strength on it, so it gets +3/+1 until end of turn. So I will on cast I will draw 1, and then I will give Niv Mizzet he's a 8/6, and then I will scry 1 due to Titan Strength. Yeah, I won.
Okay. So what is your creature's attack? Because mine's now how many creatures you attack me with? 3?
2.
Okay, you attack me with 2. So
Yeah.
he gets bumped up 2 extra dots on that. So he's actually an 8/8 right now.
So they both die,
Mhm.
and then I'm swinging also unblocked as a 5 that you didn't block as a 5/5.
Correct.
So and then Dustin and Julian are, I guess, now. So this would die before Niv Mizzet Draco Genius dies. I'm gonna tap Reliquary Tower into Izzet Signet to deal 1 damage to Julian and draw 1 card. I will do it 1 more time. Deal this time I'll deal it to Julian and draw 1 card, and then I will let it die. And then moving to my second main phase, I'm going to plus.
What was the creature's power and toughness that you attacked me with?
1 power, and then Kyle was 2.
Okay.
And then I will, in my second main phase, I'll plus 1 Ralzeric to untap, or I'll tap one of Julian's untapped land.
Okay.
And then I'll untap Niv Mizzet.
Okay.
And then I will pay 1 blue to cast Charter Course. So I draw 2 cards. So on cast, I'll draw 1 card, deal 1 damage to your 2/2.
Okay.
And then I will draw 2 more cards. 1, 2, and then I'll deal 1 damage to your another damage to your 2/2, and then 1 damage to your face.
Okay.
And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, and play Curse of Verbosity on Julian. Whenever enchanted creature is attacked, draw a card.
Enchanted player is attacked.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'll pass turn.
All right. I'm going to untap everything. Gonna draw. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play a land, and then I'm going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sacrifice one of my treasure tokens for an extra 1, and bring back my Thantis Warweaver.
I have a response. I'm going to
What do you got?
tap 1 blue to play Wizard's Retort. Counter target spell.
Okay.
So
Wait,
on
counter target spell, that's all it is?
yeah, I'll uncast. I'll draw 1 card and deal 1 damage.
Read the text for Wizard's Retort.
The spell
Yeah.
costs 1 less to cast if I control a wizard, and then oh wait, I need cast. Wait, I need cast. Do it that way. Costs 1 less to cast if you control a wizard, and I control a wizard,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then counter target spell.
Okay.
And so I drew 1 card, and then I'll just deal it to Dustin.
I'm going to put Thantis in my graveyard. And then, yeah, there's nothing we can do, guys. His deck's just gone off too much.
Let's hold on.
I'm going to have to... I can't do anything else, man. I'm checked out. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
The extra green right now. Damn it. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to tap these 3 to tap this and search up a basic plan and reveal it and put it into my hand. I'm going to grab a forest. I'll play it for turn. Tap 4. Cast Wilderness Reclamation at the beginning of my end step. I untap all lands I control. Move to my end step. I have 7 lands, so the automatic compass is going to flip. And then I'll untap all my lands and pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play mountain. So I guess the 3. And I'm going to tap Goblin Charbelcher. So I guess 2 damage to Gabriel. Leaves me with 5. I'm gonna tap Krinko. So 1, 2. That's gonna be 2 more tokens. So that's gonna be 3 in total. 3 tokens. Well, I guess I could just do this. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna end my turn.
All right, I'll untap. I'll draw. I'll deal 1 damage to What are life totals at?
I'm at
I'm at
28. Julian's at 22. Kyle's at 27, and you're at 36.
All right, I'll deal 1 damage to who had 27? Julian.
Julian's
me.
at 22.
So yeah, I'll deal 1 damage to Julian.
I'm at 22.
Oh wait, who had? Oh, was that Kyle who had 27?
Yeah, I'm at 27.
Oh, then I'll deal it to you.
Okay, 26.
I will tap. Um, I'll play a mountain for turn. Tap a blue and a red to play Goblin Electromancer. Then I'll tap an Arcane Signet to play Opt. In response to that, I'm going to tap 2 blues to play Twincast. So I will, on cast, I will, for each of them, I'll draw 1 card, deal 1 damage to Kyle for Twincast. On cast for Opt, I will draw 1 card and deal 1 damage to Kyle.
Okay, 24.
So then I scry 1, draw a card. I'll bottom that. Deal 1 damage to Dustin. Then scry 1. And then draw a card and deal 1 damage to Dustin. So Beast resolve and go to the graveyard. Tap 3, play Jory and Ruin Diver. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, I draw a card. Then I will. Let's see. I'll tap Talisman Creativity, taking 1 to play Brainstorm. I'll draw 3 cards and then put 2 cards from my hand on top of my library in any order. Really? Put that, and then I'll put these. And then I will move to combat, and I'll swing 5 in the air at Julian. So when I attack Julian, I get to draw a card.
In response, I'm going to tap my Spires of Orzhaka to untap him and remove it from combat.
I will have a response for that. I will tap my Reliquary Tower and play my Izzet into my Izzet Signet to play Izzet Charm to counter target non-creature spell unless you pay 2 more.
Done.
Okay. So I will get the draw off of both of our spells.
Mine was a land.
Oh, that was a land off of my spell then, and I'll.
No, that was a land off of your attack.
No. No, I'm using my spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm drawing off of my spell, not your spell. Not since it was a land. And then I will.
That's a non-creature spell?
Oh, I can't. Shoot, you're right. I can't cast that. That's
It'll just fizzle, but yeah, I don't have to tap for it.
Shoot, yeah, it gets. I don't attack Julian, and then I will +1 my Ralzeric, and I will untap my Talisman of Creativity and pass turn.
I untap all my mana. I draw. I am going to play a mountain. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tap 2 forests and a mountain to actually play my Eternal Witness. Grab a card, or when he enters the battlefield, I may return a target card from my graveyard to my hand. And I have my Thantis in my hand. And then I'm going to tap my Felwar Stone and the 5 remaining mana to play Thantis. And then I'm going to... Any response, Gabriel?
Nope.
Are you going to counter him?
I don't have a counter in hand.
Okay, I'm going to sacrifice a token and then equip the Swiftfoot boots on him again.
Okay.
And then what do you have on the field that's... What do you have on the field right now?
I have a 5/5, a 2/2, a 1/4, a 2/3, a 1/3, and a 2/3, and a Ralzeric.
What did your land do to tap his creature out? Did it tap it out or untap
No,
it?
Spires of Orzaka. I can tap it to untap target attacking creature
Untap.
and from combat.
Got it.
But it's only one that an opponent controls. I can't use it on my own.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Well, yellow it. I'm going to swing my Thantis Warweaver and my Springbloom Druid at Gabriel. That's a 5/5 and a 1/1.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 30. And then I am going to sacrifice my last. This is my second main phase. I'm going to sacrifice my last token for a red mana to play Gamble. So I'm going to look through my deck.
All right. So that's a sorcery, right?
Correct.
So I'll draw 1 card and deal 1 damage to you.
Okay. I'm going to look through my deck for a card. I think I found it. Just let me double check everything. Yeah, I'm taking this card. And then, give me a second. Let me just shuffle these. All right, Gabriel, 1 through 3.
2.
2 is a land that goes to my graveyard. Okay, and then I'm gonna pass turn.
I'll untap, draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I will drop a holdout settlement for turn.
Mm-hmm.
Tap the Prairie Stream for a white. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Gabriel, you're all tapped out, right?
No.
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast Jero with Eyes Open.
Which does what?
When he enters the battlefield, I search up a Planeswalker card, reveal it, and put it into my hand, and then shuffle my library. And if a source would deal damage to a Planeswalker I control, I put out 1 of that damage.
All right. What's making you untap at the end of your end step?
It's an enchantment.
It's enchantment. Okay.
You're gonna let it go?
Yeah. I don't have a counter for it.
Shocking.
I know. Very.
Yeah, don't worry. I might have a solution to our dilemma, boys, but who knows? We'll see.
Julian, what's everyone's life at?
I'm
I
at
kinda lost
26,
track of
Julian's at
everyone's.
21, Kyle's at 24, and I got you at 30. I'm gonna
Yep.
grab Narset Parter or Veils.
That's kind of what I had already.
All right. Oh.
What does that do?
Players, my opponent's can only draw 1 card each turn.
Nice.
Nice.
You know, the beautiful thing is, I think I can also make him tap out all his lands every turn.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Well, here's the hoping.
yeah. I mean, all we have to do is make sure he doesn't counter.
Well,
We're going to bring you down to our level, okay, Gabriel?
I'm gonna tap 2 blue and a colorless to cast said Narset.
Narset only. So what happens to the what for the planeswalker? What's going on with it?
All right, so you can only draw 1 card on each turn.
And then for damage, I mean, with that other card.
If a source would deal damage to a planeswalker I control, I prevent 1 of that damage.
Oh, okay? One of them.
And it's got 5 loyalty counters right now.
I have loyalty. Huh?
So if a 1/1 hit it, nothing would happen.
Right. I'll move to my end. Oh wait, you have Phantus out, don't you?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna tap my Biomancer's Familiar to the Arboreal Grazer, so I don't have to attack with it. And then Julian, I'll go ahead and swing at you with a 0/3.
Okay, I'll take it, and I will get a +1/+1 counter on my Thantis.
All right, I'll move to my end step and untap all of my lands and pass turn.
All right.
Okay. Tap. Draw.
Just got one.
Julian, your commander's out again, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
And he has Swift Boot Boots on him, so he's hexproofed.
Okay.
Just subtly keep popping out goblin tokens.
Yeah. But those goblin tokens got to attack too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I won't attack you.
I think we all got a target in mind.
What?
I mean,
Not like I'm doing anything bad.
You've been going off since turn 1, son. You played Soul Ring turn 1. That's unforgivable.
So
No.
I'm pretty sure I should have ran Sun Triplets with this just for Omen Machine. So you can't draw cards at all.
I have the card I searched with Gamble. Oh, that is going to be such a game changer for everyone. It'll be a fun card for everyone. It's like Warp World.
Crap, I gotta look that up.
I'm going to, I guess, tap Krenko. 4 tokens. I'm going to pay six. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6 into Electro Dominance. It deals X damage to any target, and I may cast a card with converting mana cost X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. So it would deal 4 damage to you, Gabriel.
Okay, and then I'll draw 1 card off of that and deal 1 damage to one of your tokens.
Okay. And I'm playing with the 4 Volley Veteran. It enters the battlefield. It deals damage to target creature and opponent controls equal to the number of goblins I control. 1, 2, 3, 6.
5. 6?
That's 8 total.
Nice. Kill his Niv Mizzet.
Yep. And let's see.
Whatever doesn't have summoning sickness, you're going to have to attack with.
Yeah, it's these 3 guys right here.
I'll take the hits.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess I'll do the 3 to you, Julian.
Okay, I get 3 +1/+1 tokens on my Thantis.
That's fine. And I'll end my turn.
All right, on your end
Or
step,
actually,
or
yeah. I already declared.
on your end step, I'm gonna first tap. Here, let me do this. Tap 1, 2, 3, 4. Taking 1 damage from Talisman of Creativity to play. Wait. Yeah, that's worthless. I'm not gonna do that. I'll just tap 2 for Wayfarer's Wobble to tap and sack it to search for 2 basic land cards. And,
Were you still using the talisman?
no.
Yeah.
I'll put let's see, Island and let's see, it says only basics. Okay, so I'll put a mountain onto the battlefield.
Okay.
Oh, I might actually deck myself out.
There is a card for every time you draw a card. You have to take the top 2 cards of your library and put it into your graveyard. Mail yourself.
Wait.
I gotta find out. What
Is it on the battlefield?
No. It's a
Oh.
blue card. It's not in my deck, but it's just a card.
All right, I will untap.
Meaning you would have milled yourself out a long
Yeah.
ago.
I'll draw. I will deal 1 damage to Dustin.
Oh, Dustin.
I'll play a mountain. Well, because I have to. He's making me not be able to win.
Don't worry. I'll do the same.
I think that's what each of us are doing to each other. It's just you had the highest advantage, so we had to stop that.
So,
Now I'm going to make the game fair for everybody. No more using popcorn kernels for +1/+1 tokens. I found my dice.
I'll tap 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to bring back Niv Mizzet.
Yeah.
Dustin, do you have
How'd you deal
any?
me 1 damage if he wasn't out?
What?
How'd you deal me a damage if he wasn't out?
What did I? Wait, what did I deal with you one? Oh, I guess you didn't because he's not out. So take that damage back. Sorry.
It's all right.
He's got a habit of his Mizzets being on the field.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We got to break you to that.
Please correct me whenever I fuck up.
That's fine.
You got a lot of gears turning. We got to help you out somewhere.
We're
Gotta
gonna.
Gotta attack.
Yeah, I will do that. Just a sec. Dustin, what is
Jeru,
That's the only creature you have.
that's untapped. Yeah, he's a 4/3.
All right. So we're gonna swing Jory and Baral, Naiad, Goblin Electromancer, and Ludovic at your Planeswalker.
Okay, so what are all of those things? How much
No.
this was?
I have a 2/3, a 1/3, a 2/3. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, so what's your biggest creature?
2/3.
A 2/3. I'll tap my Spires of Orzhaka to remove him from combat.
Okay.
And then you have how many 1/3s?
I have 2 more 2 powers and 2 1 powers.
Okay, so one of your 2 power, what's the defense on that thing?
3 and a 2.
What are their abilities?
Naiad, the one that has 3 toughness, she says spells as long as it's not my turn, spells cost 1 generic less to cast. And then Goblin Electromancer is the 2, says instant and sorcery spells cost 1 generic less to cast.
I'll block the Goblin Electromancer with Jeru. His ability's still going to kick off, so Narset, all your one attack power aren't going to do anything, and Narset will take 1.
All right. I will -7 Rawls on my second main phase. I will -7 Rawlzeric, going down to 2. So I will flip a coin 5 times and take an extra turn for each one that comes up heads. So I'm just gonna roll dice. Odds will be evens will be heads. Odds will be tails, unless someone else wants to roll it for me, so it doesn't look like I'm cheating.
How about we use an actual coin there?
Yeah.
I don't have an actual coin with me.
I got plenty. I'll flip for you.
All right.
Where's the double tail side coin?
I mean, I got a penny right now.
All right, that works. I was only joking around anyways. I don't have it.
All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, going off the table. Hold on. Here, we'll do this again. We'll do this again.
Mm-hmm.
You got a heads?
All right, that's 1.
You got a tails. And you got a tails.
2 more times.
2 more?
Yeah.
Tails.
God damn it.
I'm like,
Damn, and another tails.
God damn it.
I like your flips, Kyle.
I don't, Kyle.
I'm not complaining about it, not gonna lie.
And even on top of that, your Electromancer's dead, man. How do you feel about that?
I'm okay. I'll tap a blue and a red. Play Is It Charm, dealing 2 damage to wait, does it say target? Oh, it's target creature. God damn it. Shoot. Well, and is it only for the one that says it only takes stops 1 point of damage to your planeswalker? Is that for only creatures?
No, it's a source.
All right, I'm gonna tap 1 red and play a lightning bolt, and that also says target creature.
Old school cards, man.
I'll deal 3 damage to Dustin.
I'm a Planeswalker.
No, to Dustin.
Yeah, I'm a Planeswalker.
You. Suck a dick.
Being a smart ass.
Looks like I'm gonna have to run some hexproof cards for me.
I'll tap 1 in a blue to play Impulse. Look at the top 4 cards in my library. Put 1 of them into my hand and the rest on the bottom of my library in any order.
Wait. Is that technically a draw?
No.
No. It's not drawing. It's looking and then put 1 into my hand.
All right. He's
Anything that says put into, that is not a trigger for casting. It can't be countered if you is put something into play.
I'm not trying to cheat.
It's not a draw. My buddy's bipolar, and he's always looking at all those rules and stuff because he thinks everyone's trying to cheat. So,
well, the first person I played when I came back into Magic was Josh, so I don't blame him.
Hold on, I'm gonna play a fog with my mono red deck.
Exactly.
Okay. Let's see.
an idiot.
I'm gonna tap. Wait, how big is that creature that is making Narset not take damage?
He's a 4/3.
All right. I should have used.
What's your health at, Dustin?
23 now.
Okay. Yeah, I had your health around that area.
I'm gonna tap 3, and I'm gonna deep freeze that card that is making everything making my stuff not deal damage to your planeswalker.
What's that do?
It makes it a 0/4 blue defender with no abilities.
Deep
Okay.
freeze.
And then I will untap or go to my second turn. I will draw.
Even when we take off half his shit, he still has the longest turns.
This is my second turn.
Yeah, but see how long it took you to get to your second turn?
Yeah.
I'll
I
deal
could have
one.
used Tatiova and won the game with that length.
I'll deal 1 damage to your planeswalker. Then I'll swing. I'll go to my combat phase. I'll swing everything at your planeswalker.
Damn. He's adamant.
Wait, this is not. That's a. Yeah.
It's all right, guys. I can get her back.
Okay. Is that it? Is your planeswalker gone? So I can draw cards.
He's like,
Yeah.
hold on. How does that work? If once she's dead, does his ETB effects take into place then, or do the ETB effects take into place while she was still alive?
I didn't have any ETB effects.
Not ETB. I'm sorry. The trigger effects.
I didn't have any trigger effects.
Oh, never mind then. I'll shut up then.
No, he's talking about with Jeru. Jeru doesn't have any abilities, so that wouldn't work anymore.
I'll play an island for turn, and then I'm going to tap Gilded Lotus for 3 blue. Then I'm gonna float 3 blue. I'm gonna +1 Ralzeric to untap it. And then I'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll use the 3 floating plus 21
Uh-oh.
to play Blue Sun Zenith. So on cast, I will draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to. What are life totals?
I'm at 23. Julian's at 18. Kyle's at 24.
I'll do 1 to Kyle, and then I'll draw 21 cards.
In response,
Okay.
before you go to doing that, I'm going to tap 1, tap and set my Cryptic Caves to draw a card.
All right.
Okay.
And I'm also going to pay the 3 to tap Goblin Charbelcher. And it's the first one, so 2 damage to you, Gabriel.
All right. I'll take 2 damage. I'm down.
28.
He's at 25, I thought.
I thought I was at 27.
We'll split the middle and say 26.
So I drew 21 cards. Who has less than 21 life?
I do.
Dustin, how much life do you have?
23.
Um,
And so does Kyle.
I'll deal 20. I'll deal 18 damage to Julian, and then 3 damage to Dustin.
Well, I'm dead.
Well, you said you were going to be able to deal with me next turn.
No, I said I was going to be able to deal with everyone with War's Toll. Whenever an opponent taps a land, they tap all their lands. Whenever a creature attacks, all creatures attack.
Then I will pass turn.
All right. I'll untap. Draw for turn. Oh, look at that. That's funny.
I don't like that.
I'm going to tap a white. Oh, you'll laugh when you see what I drew. I'm going to cast Soul Ring.
Okay.
Next card.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Guess what my next card would have been? Rurik Thar.
Nice.
If only. If only.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I can't do it like this. I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna cast Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, and I can cast creatures cards as though they had flash. Then I'll move to my end step and untap my lands and pass turn.
Okay.
Now that it's on your turn, once you get to your main phase,
Untap. Draw. Play the land.
so I'm gonna tap 5, 6, and 7 to recast Tulane. And then I'll tap 3 to cast a Guire Engineer, and I'll draw a card, and I can drop a land.
Okay.
Is Narset back on the battlefield?
No,
Oh,
I have Vivian out. I can cast my creatures as though they had flash.
okay.
No, I'd need another Planeswalker to do that.
Julian, how bad were the next 3 turns from you going to be?
No, I just was going to play War's Toll. War's Toll was basically every time you tap 1 mana to do
Yeah.
anything, you have to tap all your mana.
2 to equip Shadow Spear to
That's just for lands, though,
Volley
right?
Veteran.
Well, also if my Thantis wasn't on the
Tapping
field, whenever
Crypto.
someone attacks, all creatures attack. That's the 2 enchantment abilities.
Make 8 tokens.
That's all, and it affected everyone. Mhm. I got some assholes in this deck, but I need to get better. My card draws are very limited in this deck. It's all about filtering out all of my mana. That's the goal of it.
Yeah.
8. Tapping 3. Goblin Charbelcher. 1. So that's 4 damage to you, Gabriel.
All right. I'm
Um,
at 22.
5.
You mean 22 and a half? We split it down the middle.
I didn't get any of my curses, surprisingly. It's weird.
Curses?
Yeah, like Curse of Disturbance, Curse of Opulence.
Oh, I have Curse of Opulence in my Dragon deck.
Yeah, I know. I have Curse of Bounty. I have 3 curses.
Yeah,
I'm going to get 4.
I have Curse of Bounty and Curse of Opulence in my Dragon deck. I want to get a few more curses.
Yeah, I bought the...
Just
I'll end my turn.
All right.
I've got the one that makes it so whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, each other player can copy it.
I'll untap.
Oh, I know that card.
And I'll draw, dealing 1 damage to, Dustin. I'll play an island for turn. I will. Let's see, how can I make this go as fast as possible?
Did you shuffle that Blue Sun Zenith back into your
Do I?
library?
Did I do. Oh, fuck, I forgot to do that. Should I just do it right now?
Yep.
All right. Damn it, I might actually. This is so little cards.
Whatever card you drew, you should put that in there and redraw because that was going to change whatever your draw was.
Yeah. Yeah. What's this?
In the meantime, look at this Rubik's Cube I got. It's 12 sides.
Sounds like very, very frustrating time.
It sounds like fun for me
Well,
because I'm in
their own, I
that way.
suppose.
All right. I'll draw the card and I'll still do the damage to you, Julian. Or not Julian, Dustin.
Go for it. Go for me. Hit me.
No, I'm not. Here, let's see. What do I have? Anything that deals? All right, I'll tap a blue and a red to deal 2 damage to cast Electrolyze, targeting Dustin. So on cast, I will draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to you. And then I will deal 2 damage to you due to Electrolyze. And then I will draw a card, dealing another damage to you. Let's see.
That is weird.
Oh crap! I forgot all my lands were untapped because of Wilderness Reclamation.
Let's see. I will play.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, they're all tapped. Because I forgot I cast those spells
I'll
on here.
tap 2 to play Harbinger of the Tide, so I'll return Krenko to Kyle's hand.
Okay.
I will play 1, 2, 3, 4, and play Talrand. I will tap I'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Fairy Mage of Zephyr. Flash creatures control cards I have that are on the battlefield have flash. Each opponent can only cast spells as anytime he or she could cast a sorcery. Let's see. What else can I do?
That's why he wanted to run casual game.
With his not so.
I haven't made any.
Casual
I haven't made
questionable-
any edits to this deck since I played you, Dustin.
I'm just messing with you, man. Because all somebody needs to do is cast Knowledge Pool, and everybody except you is locked out.
Blue, red. Wait, really?
Knowledge Pool plus Teferi. If opponents can only cast their spells anytime they can cast a sorcery, the secondary spell that they would have to cast with Knowledge Pool would not be able to be casted. That's what I run in Send Triplets.
Huh? I did not think about that. Beam Flare Mage. Let's see. 3 for Rainy. +1 Raul to untap this. I will deal tap 3 for a Monastery Siege. I'll choose Dragon, spells opponents control or that opponents cast that target me or a permanent I control cost 2 more to cast. We'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap 1 and 2. Is a signet. So 5. I'll cast Fire Fist Adept. When Fire Fist enters the Adept enters the battlefield, it deals X damage to target creature and opponent controls, where X is the number of wizards I control. I control 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll deal 5 damage to Kyle's equipped creature.
Okay.
And then so these 3 can't attack this turn. And then I will swing 5 in the air at Dustin.
Down to 10.
And then I will pass turn.
Untap.
Wait. I gained 3 life of that because of the life link.
For what?
Didn't you? Because you destroyed it.
But it's not dealing damage.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Roll for turn. I will go ahead and play a Reliquary Tower. Now, Senor, I'm going to tap this for a green and a blue.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is cast Wirewood Symbiote. Cast Trigger goes off with Tulane. I'm going to draw a card, and I can put a land out of my hand from the battlefield. Now I'm going to use the blue from that to cast a Siren Storm Tamer.
Okay.
Tulane's ability goes off. I draw a card, and I can put a land on my hand, or from my hand into the battlefield. I will then tap 2, cast a Paradise Druid to do the same thing. Then I will tap a green and cast a Ceruli Caretaker to do it again. Gosh darn it, I was really hoping. Gabriel, what do you have for artifacts and enchantments out?
I have Monastery Siege.
Which does?
So I chose Dragons. Spells your opponents cast that target you or a permanent I control cost 2 more to cast. I have an Izzet Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Thought Vessel, a Soul Ring, and a Gilded Lotus.
All right.
And an Arcane Signet.
Whoa. The first one you said. Spells and abilities your opponents control that target permanents you control of that type, correct?
Yeah, it costs 2 more to cast.
Only if I target dragons.
No, only if you're targeting any permanent I control.
Then what's the whole part with the dragons?
It said choose cons or dragons.
That's his option. He has 2 abilities. He chose
Okay.
dragons, that's the ability it gives.
Yeah.
I'm going to tap my holdout settlement plus my Siren Storm Tamer to add a green mana to my mana pool, plus 2 more, and the Soul Ring for those extra 2 to cast Reclamation Sage to destroy that artifact.
Which artifact?
The one that makes it so we have to pay an extra 2 to target your stuff.
All right, that's an enchantment. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I will then tap a blue for my generic. Tap Tulane. It only costs 1 because the Biomancer is familiar. To bounce Siren Storm Tamer back. Oh, wait. I got a draw trigger from Reclamation Sage first. And it's not a line. Hold on. That was tapped. These were all untapped. 2, 3, right? No, it was this. All right. So, tap the blue. Tap Tulane, bounce Storm Tamer back to my hand. Tap a Prairie Stream to recast the Storm Tamer to draw another card. And I can drop another land. And then I will +1 Vivian, even though it doesn't freaking matter, to make it so my Reclamation Sage has Vigilance and Reach until my turn. Move to my end step and untap all of my lands and pass the turn. Just really hoping for it, guys.
Yeah.
What were you hoping
you know
for?
what Ruric Thar does?
What?
Gabe,
What?
do you know what Ruric Thar the Unbound does?
Isn't that the one that makes every creature attack?
No, that was my Thantis. He makes himself attack, but whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, Ruric deals 6 damage to that player.
Oh,
Yep.
that is bad for me.
Yeah.
I am going to invest in that at some point in time because I have Nikio of the old ways.
He's less than $1.
Yeah, but the shipping's going to kill you.
Tap Goblin.
99 cents.
I got this one.
1.
Have them both in.
Nice.
So that's 4. Who's at the highest life right now?
Gabriel.
Not me.
4 to me.
Okay, so yeah, 4 to you, Gabriel.
All right.
19.
I'm at 18.
Okay, I missed one somewhere. And your freaking gosh darn Jace has to be out. That negates my Vivian, you jerk.
Jace.
Sorry, it's a fairy.
Oh. You're welcome.
I'm gonna get Narset back.
Okay. So tapping.
So I can only do that during cast spells on my turn.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna use my Wirewood Symbiote's ability
Argentum armor.
and bounce an elf back to my hand. Yeah, bounce the Reclamation Sage back to my hand to untap Tulane.
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's Kyle's.
So then how? Oh, that's an ability.
Yep.
Wait, did Kyle pass or did I miss something?
No, I'm
Oh,
still
he's still in the
thinking.
middle of his turn. I just talked over him for a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. I'll untap. I'll draw, dealing 1 damage to everyone. Or no, to Dustin. I don't know why I said everyone.
Because I'm everyone to you.
Yes. What's life totals at?
I'm at 9. I have Kyle at 23.
Kyle's at 23?
Yep.
Okay. Well, first, wait. Then we have to do some other stuff.
Maybe you should have spread that one ping love amongst everyone.
I mean, I've been taking it, but I also had lifelink for a little while.
It's the one thing I do not have is life-gaining abilities.
Sure,
Unless you count Honey Whiskey as a life-gaining ability.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm stressing my T's.
All right. We're gonna. I'm gonna play an island for turn. Then we're gonna play. We're gonna move to combat, and we're gonna swing everything at Kyle.
Ooh.
What is everything?
He's like,
We're gonna hold Teferi back.
You're holding Teferi back, so Niv Mizzet's in that mix. You're 5/5 guy.
Yeah. So.
All right. I'm gonna pull him out of the mix, so you can at least subtract 5 from that.
All right. So that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 9, 10. Wait. Oh wait. Before since you so that triggers Rain. Since you're taking Niv Mizzet out of battle, that's going to trigger Rainy's ability. Whenever you are a permanent you control is the target of a spell or ability controlled by one of your opponents, I may draw a card. And if she's enchanted, I get to draw another card. So I'll draw 1 and deal 1 damage to Kyle. So that's so there's 2. Let me recount. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Ouch.
So 16. How much of it's on the ground? Is it all
All of
flying?
it. Oh, no.
All flying?
Yeah, all of it's on the ground.
All on the ground. Okay. I'll block 8 of it.
All right. So which ones are blocking 1/1s?
Before we
everything-
go on to that, I know you're saying you're going to block 8 of it, but he's got variation on creatures between 1s and 2s. So you want to block all the ones that have 2 power first, so you can take the least amount of
Yeah.
damage.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll block my 1/4, block my 1/3, and then those are the only one. Those are the ones. So that's 2 creatures. Then I have a 1/1. I assume you're blocking. Then I have a next highest is 2/3. Then a 2/2, a 2/3, a 2/2, and a 2/2, and then so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then the only damage that would get through would be a 3/3.
I
Okay.
block all but the 1/1. That way you're only taking the 1
Yeah.
damage.
So the 1/1's the only one that's not getting blocked.
Okay.
Or I
Yeah.
do one of the ones with a higher defense, so you can at least get one of those creatures out of the way. Like the 1/2 or 1/3.
Yeah. Mm. I mean, I guess only the 1 would go through.
Okay. I will. Let's see.
Down to 5 goblins. Not much blocking.
I will tap 6 and play Niv-Mizzet Firemind. Whenever I draw a card, I deal 1 damage to target creature or player. What time? I will play, and I'll tap 1 red into our Reliquary Tower into my Izzet-Charm. For a blue and a red, I'll play Izzet-Charm, dealing 2 damage to Kyle.
Okay.
And then wait. On cast, I will draw a card, dealing 1 damage to you, and then I'll deal the 2 damage. So that's 3 total.
Okay.
I'll create a 2/2 Drake due to Talrand. So that would be that's my first spell this turn. And then I will play blue, a red, and a colorless. I'll tap 3 to play We Dragonauts. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, We Dragonauts get +2/+0 until end of turn. I will, since that is my second spell this turn, due to Jory and Ruin Driver, I get a draw card. I'll deal 1 damage to Kyle. Kyle, what are you sitting at?
17.
17. I will tap Gilded Lotus for blue to cast Glimpse of Freedom. So on cast, I'll draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to you, Kyle. And then its effect is draw a card. So I'll draw 1 more card, dealing 1 more damage to you. I'll plus 1 draw there to untap Gilded Lotus. So what are you at now?
15.
And then I will pass the turn.
All right, before my turn, I'm going to tap a blue, tap True Lane to bounce Jiro back to my hand so that enchantment can freaking go.
What? You didn't like it?
No, I was literally holding off until you forgot about it. Untap everything.
Well, I don't want to draw any cards anymore.
What?
I don't want to draw that many cards anymore.
Draw how many cards?
He's almost decked out.
I'm almost decked out.
Well, that's always fun. How many creatures are out on the battlefield?
I have a lot. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
Jeez.
15.
I have 5 goblins.
I'm
They're
so
all
tempted to
1/1.
do this right now,
Do
and
it.
it will hurt you a lot, Kyle.
Board
Are you all
wipe.
tapped
Board
out,
wipe.
Gabriel?
I'm okay with game board wiped.
Are you all tapped out?
No.
What do you have left untapped?
I have like 12 mana left.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many cards are in hand?
More than 40.
More than 40.
I have Reliquary Tower and Thought Vessel on the field, so I have no maximum hand size.
You have no maximum hand size times 2.
Yeah.
All right, so what's Fire Mind's ability do again? Whenever you cast a spell, you draw a card, or is it?
No,
instant?
that's Jory. Niv Mizzet. Wait, I don't. Oh, I have Fire Mind. I forgot about this one. Whenever I draw a card, Niv Mizzet, the Fire Mind deals 1 damage to target creature or player.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Don't want to do that right yet. So I'm gonna tap green and 2 colorless to do the Reclamation Sage. What artifacts or enchantments do you have?
Does that destroy a target artifact or enchantment?
I'm trying to figure out what you both have first. Yes.
So I have a Gilded Lotus, a Talisman of Creativity, a Thought Vessel, is it Signet, and a Soul Ring. But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let that one resolve. I'm gonna.
If it targets you, you're not gonna let it resolve.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have over there, Kyle?
Goblin Charbelcher, which is tapped right now.
For enchantment
Shadow
artifacts?
Sphere. Yeah. Shadow Spear. And I have Argentum
I'm gonna
Armor.
target the Shadow Spear because it's gonna do the least amount of damage for you.
Alright.
Cast trigger is gonna go off first though, so I'm gonna draw a card from Tulane and put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. After that, pretty sure he does not want that to happen. So I'm going to bounce the Reclamation Sage back to my hand using Wirewood Symbiote. I don't know. No. Sorry, not doing that yet. I'm going to tap the Painted Bluffs that I just brought out. Tap Tulane to bounce not Reclamation Sage. Cerulean Caretaker back to my hand. And I will tap a green to recast it. Cast trigger is going to go off unless Gabriel's going to do something about it.
What is that? What is it? What's the cast trigger doing?
It's just Tulane's cast trigger. I draw a card and I can drop a land.
Okay.
All right, so I'll draw a card, drop a land. I will use Wirewood Symbiote, bounce Reclamation Sage back to my hand. Not Reclamation, yeah, him. To untap Tulane. Tap another colorless with a holdout settlement. Tap Tulane to bounce the Caretaker back to my hand. Tap another green to recast the Caretaker. Now I'll draw a card, and I can drop a land. I don't have one. Gosh darn it, guys.
Do you not draw until you want it?
I did not.
That's
I have
good.
Reliquary Tower out anyway, so I don't really care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm gonna tap 2 white, and 2 blue. That's 4, 5. Not that one. 5 with Reliquary Tower. Now I'm gonna cast Time Wipe.
What does that do?
I return a creature I control to its owner's hand and then destroy all creatures.
No.
Thought you wanted one to be
I
cast.
said I was okay with it. I didn't say I wanted it.
But you are okay with it, so you just said you're
Wait. Do I get to choose a creature comes back to my hand?
No, I get to choose a creature that I control to go back to my hand.
Oh. Yeah, see, I want to keep Teferi on the field, so I'm gonna either I capsize or I cancel. Which do I want to do?
Capsize.
Yeah, we'll capsize.
All right, so
Wait. Can I just capsize right now? 1, 2, 3.
In
One.
response to your capsize, though, I'm gonna float a green and a blue, and then white.
So I'm playing capsize with the buyback cost. So I'll return Teferi to my hand, and then I'll return buyback to my hand. Unless you responded to my my capsize.
Nope.
Okay.
So all creatures are gone. I'm gonna bounce Tulane back to my hand, though. I have 3, one of each color floating. What all do you have left untapped?
Me?
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana untapped.
7 mana. I thought you had 12, and then you just paid 6 for capsize. Oh, wait.
What?
That buyback cost is still the full cost, just so you know.
Yeah,
So the mana cost itself would be reduced by whatever it is that you have, but the buyback cost does not reduce from anything.
yeah, I paid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The
So
buyback cost is 3.
Yeah, it costs 3 plus the buyback is 3, so you should have 6, not 7.
I guess I just miscounted when I said 12.
Just making sure.
Because it's probably because I Gilded Lotus counts for 3.
All right. Teferi's not out anymore, right?
I'll tap 1 if you think I was not being truthful.
I'm just double checking with that.
Yeah.
Teferi's not out though, right?
Not right now.
All right, so I still have a green and a blue and a white float, and I'm going to use the green and blue and cast Marley Pixie. Now that your Teferi's not out, I'm a little bit safe with Vivian. And I will pass turn at the beginning of my end step. I get to untap all of my lands.
Before you untap your lands, I'm going to tap 3, 1, 2, and then I'm going to bring Teferi back out.
Gosh darn it. I just want to toss Tulane back out, that's all.
Sure. Mountain, soaring. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 for Goblin Charbelcher. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be 8 damage. Who has the highest right now?
That'd be me, probably.
What is the life totals right now?
I have 18.
What are you at, Dustin?
I'm at 9. I was only doing the board wipe to try and save you a little bit.
Okay.
I'm down to 10.
Yeah.
Huh?
Me. Gabriel's down to 10.
Yeah, we're leveling things out a little bit.
Good.
And then 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breaker of Armies.
Okay.
It's a 10/8, and all creatures able to block Breaker of Armies do so.
Okay.
Nice.
And I'll end my turn.
I'll untap. Oh, wait. Before I untap, I'm going to flash tap 1 blue to flash and Curse Catcher. And then I will untap. What's your life total?
15.
I'll tap 12 to bring out Niv Mizzet.
12 to bring out Niv Mizzet.
Let's see. We're gonna. Wait, I have a question. I need to check a ruling on something. Sorry.
What's the card? What are you looking at?
It's a land. I just need to check whether it will tap something.
What's the land do?
Skyline Cascade. It says, and when it enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent control doesn't untap during its untap step, but it doesn't say anything about tapping, so I was just checking to make sure it doesn't.
All right, so if it doesn't say anything about tapping, you can choose any creature, whether it's tapped or untapped. But if you choose a tapped creature, it's not going to be able to untap during its controller's untap step. They have to find an alternative route in order to do so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
If you choose an untapped one, then if they tap it before their turn, before their second turn, because you're going to target either Kyle or myself, then they wouldn't be able to untap it on that.
Okay.
So if you targeted my Marley Pixie and for some reason I could tap it this turn, my next turn I wouldn't be able to untap it.
Okay, so that's how that works. Okay.
Yeah.
But the turn after that I would be able to.
All right. In that case, I will. So I'm gonna.
Guys, I almost killed a bottle here.
I'm gonna tap Gilded Lotus for 3 blue. I'm gonna play Clutch of Current. Return target creature to its owner's hand, so Breaker of Armies. So on cast, I will draw 1 card and deal 1 damage to Julie, or not to Kyle.
Okay.
I will do. Let's see. I'll use another one of the blue from Gilded Lotus to play Stream of Unconsciousness on what creatures are out?
All I have is Mana Dorks.
All right, I'll do it on. You get a -4 on one of your Mana Dorks. So on cast, I'll draw 1 card, and then I will deal 1 damage to Kyle. And then since I control a wizard, due to Stream of Unconsciousness, I'll draw 1 more card, doing 1 more damage. And then Kyle, what are you at now?
12.
All right, I'm gonna play an island for turn. I will +6 Ralzeric.
+1 him or
Go +1 him. He's going up to 6 loyalty counters. I'll tap blue here. I want
nothing else. Do we have a straw in here? Sorry.
I'll tap an arcane. I'll tap a blue and a red to play Storm Chaser Mage. That's flying haste. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I will. I'll tap 1 to play. Where is it? Play High Tide. So on cast, I'll draw 1 card, dealing 1 damage to Kyle. So and then Storm Chaser Mage gets a +1/+1 until end of turn. Due to Storm to that, I'll tap. So all my islands tap for an additional island. So I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8, 9, I'll tap Soul Ring for 10, and then the second one will float into my Idistinge, 11. Oh wait, I don't. And then so actually. Wait, Kyle, what are
I
you
have
at?
11 blue and 1 red.
Wait, what are you at, Kyle?
11.
Wait, actually, I don't want to do that. Never mind. I'm just gonna swing. I'm gonna swing 2. Do you have any wait, didn't I? Kyle, didn't I return your Break of Army to your hand
No.
with Clutch of Currents?
Yeah, you did.
Oh. Breaker of Armies?
Yeah.
This dude?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't even know. Okay.
So what other creatures do you have on the field?
That was it.
Okay. So you're at 11. So I'll swing for 2 at you. So you're down to 9.
I'm going to tap my Spires of Orzaka to untap that 1 and remove from combat so we can stay at 11.
You.
Okay.
Wait. I have a response. Wait, I don't. You fucker.
Dude, I've been drinking a lot, so hold off on that. I'm going to go into a laughing fit.
You motherfucker.
That's pretty funny.
It's funny because it's true. I love you.
Hate all of you.
Kyle, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have to commentary over this entire thing.
I'm going to tap blue for Stern. Wait, how many cards do I have left in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I mean, I could kill myself.
Do it.
And all of us together.
How?
I mean, this seems interesting.
All right. Would you guys be okay with a 3-way suicide?
No. There has to be somebody out on top.
All right. In that case, I guess I can't do this shit this turn.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I really want to play Minecraft, but somebody else says it's time to go to bed.
Tap 3 for blue. So I'm going to play a Star Compass for 2, and I have 1 floating. And I'll return one of your creatures, Dustin. Which ones are on the field? I'll return your untapped creature to your hand.
Okay.
And on cast, I'll draw 1 card and deal 1 damage to Kyle.
Okay.
And I have
I'm
How
at
much
10.
do you have left on tap, Gabriel?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And then
And over 40 cards in hand still?
yes, sir. And then I'll pass.
All right. Did you search up all of your counter spells to move to the front?
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm just curious, man.
I mean, if I had that power, I would have done that a while ago.
All of your counters, all the cards in your hand, you search through everything in your hand to find all of your counter spells to put into the front of your hand.
Oh, yeah, that I did.
Okay. Wow. If I had that power. Tap a green, a white, and a blue, and then 2 more to cast Tulane.
Okay.
You're okay with that?
I mean, yeah, that's the one that's letting you draw into other stuff, right?
That's my commander, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna not. We're gonna say no and tap 1, 2, 3, and counters and cancel.
Fog.
Fuck you. Fuck you and your fog. Oh yeah, did I tell you I almost accidentally played with that guy?
No
You
way.
played with Josh again?
I almost did.
Oh my god.
I
why?
didn't even know because I didn't even realize because I don't remember his last name, and I didn't realize it until he was trying to get into my whereby.
No. I'm gonna tap 3 more and cast Reclamation Sage to destroy your Gilded Lotus.
No. We're gonna counter that. Oh, 2 to play Overwhelming Denial and counter that, and then on cast I'll draw a card and deal 1 damage to you.
Okay. I'm gonna tap a blue and a green to cast Mara Leaf Pixie.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out of mana.
Oh, thanks for letting me know that.
Well, not entirely. I just don't have enough mana for any thing. I don't want to waste on that.
Really? I'm going to tap Gwire Engineer for a green and a blue, tap the Paradise Druid for another blue, and tap my Holdout Settlement for a colorless. Now I'm going to cast Clever Impersonator and make it a copy of your commander, Gabriel.
Okay.
I got Niv Mizzet Parent. Hold on. I got to pull the actual one out because I have one. I have like 4 copies of it. Wherever the freak he is. There he is. Boom. He can't be countered.
Yeah, I know.
Too bad he enters the battlefield like that. Oh. I'm going to tap this, tap my Marley Pixie to create a white using my Painted Bluffs. Tap this one for a colorless, cast Aviary Mechanic. When he enters the battlefield, I return another permanent I control to its owner's hand.
Okay.
I'm going to bounce the Mara Leaf Pixie back to my hand. Okay?
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to move to my end step. Now I'm going to untap all of my lands. Master. God damn you, Intruder Alarm. I knew I should have kept Paradox Engine in there, too.
Then it'd be illegal.
Your face is illegal. Wear a bag.
Okay. I'll do it tomorrow. I mean, it's not like you can see my face right now.
I mean, you have a profile picture for Facebook, so.
Well, then just don't look at it.
I mean, when I first looked at it, not to be racist or anything, but the first thing I thought was, I really want ramen right now.
I mean, I am in a Japanese restaurant when I'm in my profile picture, so.
That's hilarious, because every day I'm thinking, I want ramen. Like, I want the pork belly ramen, full of all those vegetables.
Breaker Armies comes back out.
You're welcome, Kyle. You got all those
Thank you.
Yeah, wait. I have a response. I'm going to tap my Soul Ring into my Izzet Signet, and then using the remaining floating from Soul Ring, I'm going to play Deny the Divide, counter target creature spell. And
what's the mana cost colors for that thing?
2 colorless and 1 blue.
You lucky fucker.
And then so I'll counter it, and when it gets a counter, it'll go into exile instead of into your graveyard. And on cast, I'll draw 1 and deal 1 damage to you, Kyle.
Okay.
This
Fair
is the
enough.
game we've ever played.
This is way too long.
Okay, so what's life total at, Gabriel?
I'm at 10.
I'm at
10?
8 and you're at 9. And I can block his commander, and I can stop it from attacking.
I'm not going to
Alright.
attack.
Chapter 3. Goblin Charbelcher.
Oh, that could do something.
2. 3. 4.
All right, I'm dead.
5.
Gabriel's dead.
6. So that's 12. All right. So Gabriel, sorry.
Yeah. That's fair because I was gonna, Earthquake next turn.
Okay, fair enough.
I kept trying to Earthquake, but I was always below your life.
I have to look something up myself now because I'm not sure how this is going to work. I have a copy of your Niv Mizzet. Will my copy of your Niv Mizzet stop being Niv Mizzet and just go back to being a Clever Impersonator or not?
I don't know.
Is it just a copy or is it oh?
It's a copy.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'd have to look that up myself too.
That was a long game.
Hey, we're still not finished.
God damn it.
Hmm.
Oh man. All right. My clever impersonator's exiled. When a player leaves the game, if you control a permanent that is a copy of something owned by that player, it is removed from game.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
It's not fair.
It is not fair.
It out
But
for half a
I need
turn.
an artifact removal so I can deal with Kyle's freaking artifact.
No, you don't need an artifact removal. You need a permanent removal.
Okay, a permanent removal. Do I have
Dustin,
one?
what kind of creatures do you have out right now?
I have a 2/2, and then I have a 1/1 that's tapped and a 2/1 that's tapped. But now that he's gone, he only costs where's 2? Right here. Jesus Christ. 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I'll tap 9 and recast Tulane.
Nothing preventing you from doing flash now.
Okay, so what's the highest strength now?
Actually, no, sorry. I don't want to cast Tulane yet. My mind's all over the place because I've been drinking.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to cast Tender Shoot Dryad. He's a 2/2. And I'm also going to tap a green and a blue and cast Marleaf Pixie. That's still tapped. That leaves me 4 untapped. My highest strength right now is a 2/2. All of my creatures that are untapped that can block are 2/2.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I mean, I have my turn, so.
Okay. I will untap, draw for turn. I will drop an island. Then I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and cast Tulane. That leaves me. Oh shoot! I gotta redo this. Mana tapping this. I need you and you. So these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So 2 white, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Jeru with eyes open. First things first, Tulane's trigger is gonna hit first, and I'm gonna draw a card, and I can drop a land. And then I get to search up a Planeswalker, reveal it, and put it into my hand. I know, this is like the weirdest Super Friends deck you could ever see, right? Where the fuck are you, bitch? Do you have any creatures out?
Nope.
All right, so I'm gonna hold on. Oh, I was 2 turns away. No, I'm gonna grab Dovin Bond. He's white and a blue and 2 colorless. I can add 1 to him until my next turn target creature gets -3/-0 and its activated abilities can't be activated, or I can neg 1 him and gain 2 life and draw a card. Or I can neg 7 and get an emblem with your opponents can't untap more than 2 permanents during their untap step. All right, so I shuffled up. I'm going to tap Marley Pixie for a blue, tap this guy for a green and a blue, and tap this guy for a white to cast that Dovin Bond, who enters with 3 loyalty counters.
Okay.
I'm going to remove 1 from him to gain myself 2 life and draw a card.
Okay.
Move to my end step and untap all of my lands, and then pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
While you're still casting stuff, I got to pee for like the 5th time during this game.
You're good. I have 1, 2,
I can still hear it if you want to play.
4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 13 mana. So first things first, we're gonna tap the 3 for Goblin Charbelcher. 1, 2, that's 4 damage to you, Dustin.
I am down to 5. Nope.
Okay.
I went up to 11 and I put that in the wrong spot. I'm up to 7.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm at 6 because Gabriel dealt me 1 with his freaking Niv Mizzet, and I was at 8 before I did that, and I forgot to switch it over. Final answer.
Fair enough. 4 for Krinko to come back out.
Okay.
Six. And I'm gonna put Argentum armor on him. So he's now a 9/9.
What's that do again?
Whenever a equipped creature attacks, destroy target permanent, and it also gives the creature +6/+6.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Before my turn, 1 green, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to finally cast that Veradorus Gear Hulk and put all 4 of those +1/+1 counters on that big bad boy. He's now an 8/8 with trample.
Okay.
You have any creatures out?
Just my Krinko.
Okay, well, I've got you beat on just creature power alone. I'll draw my card for turn. I'll play a land. Oh, that's hilarious, especially since there's no point in me casting it. But I'm going to do it anyways just for the card draw. I'm going to tap 3 and cast Lab Maniac and draw a card. Yeah, I've got an 8/8 trample.
Okay.
Oh, crap. At the beginning of your upkeep, I got a Saproling token, and then at the beginning of mine, I got a Saproling token because I cast Tendershoot Dryad. So I actually have 3 of them, one of them which has Summoning Sickness. And because I have the City's Blessing, this is Tendershoot Dryad, by the way. So it's got to send. The City's Blessing is all my Saprolings get +2/+2.
Okay.
So you have an 8/8, 2 3/3s, a 4/3, a 2/1, a 2/2, another 2/2, a 1/1, a 2/2, and another 2/2, all swinging at you.
Hold on. Let me look for my fog.
Do you really have a fog?
I'm playing red, bro. No.
That's why I was saying that.
No, that's game.
That was a good long game.
Yeah.
How did this win? I wasn't paying attention.
I swung at him for lethal damage.
Oh.
Pure power, yeah. Pure overpower.
Oh, I was one card draw away from getting it.
What were you looking for?
I was looking for Intruder Alarm, but I was one card draw away from Wargate, which I can tap a blue, a green, and a white plus X. Search my library for a permanent card with mana cost X or less, put it into play, and then shuffle my library. So as soon as I got Intruder Alarm in, I was going to tap Tulane, bounce a creature back from my to my hand, recast it. All of my creatures are going to untap, which half of them were all mana dorks. And I was just going to do that over and over again. I had Lab Maniac, and since the start of the game, I had Jace Wielder of Mysteries in my hand. Literally,
I
all
just
I was waiting
needed-
for was that Intruder Alarm.
One more turn, I could have played Volcanic Hammer off of the top to deal 3 damage to you, and then Char Belcher again, and
God damn.
More.
I'm so glad that it worked out well.
That's-
so that was
That Char Belcher was just doing work on me.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's
you
a pretty
were
solid card.
too busy doing shit to everybody else, so I don't want to hear that part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but I could have won next turn.
But I have to give you kudos, Gabriel, because that is the best I've ever seen your Niv Mizzet deck work.
Yeah, I was trying to not just focus on people.
Yeah, it worked really well when you did
Yeah.
it that way, because you put all 3 of us down to half of our life totals while still maintaining control over the board.
Yep. It kept things interesting.
It's really great. And I enjoy playing it when it's like that and not solely I'm just going to deal you 1 damage and you 1 damage and you 1 damage and you get the picture.
Yeah. All right, let me stop this recording.